Hello everybody, welcome back to Broken Brian, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Star Wars Skeleton Crew. This is a show that's going to be kind of geared towards kids. A group of kids gets lost in the galaxy and they're trying to find their way home. Think of this as like the Ewoks movies from back in the day. It's geared towards kids. It's going to be live action. It's going to be a little weird. But the reason I'm bringing it up is it sounds even weirder now because they're drawing inspiration from a former LucasArts project, The Secret of Monkey Island. Now, this is a point-and-click game series that dates back to the early 90s, and I played the first one with my best friend, and I played it recently. I think back in May is when I finished the first one, and I started the second one, and I got about halfway through it, and then I picked up Sandland and started going on my JRPG kick, and I haven't gotten back to finish the second one, and there's even more after that. But The Secret of Monkey Island is bizarre. I mean, I'm trying to think. Let's pull it up. Okay, see, let's see. The first one I beat it in just under 12 hours, and it's goofy. And it doesn't say what I'm doing on the second one, although I know I'm about halfway. Return to Monkey Island. It doesn't show my playtime. Return to Monkey Island. That's the second one. Where's the other one? You got the Tales of Monkey Islands, which is another series. Is it up here? Escape from Monkey Island. There's this other one. No. The other one I'm playing. The Curse of Monkey Island. The Curse of LeChuck. No, that's not the one either. Monkey Island 2. There it is. That's the second. I started. There it is. It's like, man, there's quite a few of the games. And I was like, man, I'm on the second one, I know. And it doesn't tell me how long I've played, but I haven't played it since May. And I'm probably about halfway through the story. And it's very weird. It's very odd. And that's what was fun. It was kind of like, oh, you got to basically solve these puzzles and these riddles and try to, how do you get past this point and that point? Like, oh, you got to break this guy out of jail. Well, how do you do it? Well, you got to get the grog that eats through the mugs, and you've got to run with 3 mugs, keep pouring the grog into a new one, and run across the town, and then pour the grog on the lock to let the prisoner out. You got to get past some piranha dogs, and the only way to do that is to cook it with a flower that you find in the woods after you steal a fish from a seagull. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. The second one takes it even further. You actually learn how to duel, and to win a duel is by dealing the better insults and having the better quips. And you learn them by practicing fighting. And the winner is the one who gets flustered enough by the quips and drops their sword. It's a weird game. I'm not saying this is something that's just, so I'm like, this is your inspiration, because Guybrush is the main character. Guybrush Threepwood is the main character that you play, and all the people in it are basically idiots. With a few exceptions, almost everyone's a complete idiot. And it's so bizarre. They're like, oh, these are the pirates. Well, the pirates are pretty stupid. All of them. Even you as your character, you're not a smart guy. And the few smart people in there are just kind of like NPCs. Learning how to haggle. That's one of the skills you have to learn to get a ship. You have to learn how to haggle on price. It's a weird game, but this is what Skeleton Crew is drawing its inspiration from. And I'm like, okay, I do like these games, and I'm going to work my way through them all again. Only played the first one. I'm going to work my way through the entire franchise just because it's fun. But this is bizarre. And so basically, knowing that Jude Law, who's trying to get these kids home, is probably going to be a complete moron. And, just be like one of the dumbest characters. And he's going to be coming up against pirates that are as equally dumb. And to me, this is kind of a weird place to draw inspiration from. But yes, LucasArts made it back in the 90s and through like 2001, 2002. And even though I love the games and they are funny, that's not enough to get me to watch Skeleton Crew. There was a time where just having Jude Law would be enough to get me to watch Skeleton Crew, but this is definitely going to be a dumb show with its intent and by its design. So a lot of Star Wars fans are going to come to it and be like, "Ooh, yay, new Star Wars! Oh, it's going to be this." I don't know if it's going to have messaging, if it's going to be woke, but it will be dumb. If they're pulling their inspiration from the Secret of Monkey Island franchise, a lot of the characters are going to be stupid. Just dim-witted with a few smart characters here and there. And you're going to have to do things that make absolutely no sense to move this plot along. That's what Monkey Island is. You do things that make absolutely no sense in how you combine them together, and most of it is strictly trial and error. So we're going to see a lot of buffoonery and kind of that could be fun, but I don't think that type of thing translates well to this medium. And I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong. But even knowing that I'm working my way through a beloved franchise that I fell in love with as a young teenager on the PC, this is probably not going to get me to go, "Ooh, yay, I'll re-up my subscription and start watching The Skeleton Crew." No, I've got no faith in Star Wars anymore, but it's just so bizarre that they pull this Lucas property up to be the inspiration for this new series. It's a weird one. I'm not going to lie. So, that's just my thoughts. So, if you guys know about it, I never did any live streams, otherwise, I'd link them too. If you want me to live stream Secret of Monkey Island, me picking up where I left off after I finish Visions of Mana, let me know down below, and I'll start streaming these because they're usually just I throw them on when I don't have anything I want to do, just escape and not really think about it, and just have a fun, stupid game. That's what these games are. That's what this show will probably be. So be wary or be hopeful. It could go either way. So we never know right now with Star Wars. But the cards are stacked against them, aren't they? So until next time, my friends, as always, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.